What's going on, people? Welcome back to another video. My name is hughwizzy and you're watching Paper Talk, day 3. Hope you're all doing well. Love to your mothers. Make sure you're subscribed if you're new and drop the video a damn like if you breathe oxygen. But for now, we're going to get into the latest breaking news for LS and see exactly what is making the back pages. And we're going to kick things straight off with the Championship playoff final last night. Brentford 1, Fulham 2. 2 goals from Joe Bryant. What a goal the first one was as well. A 40-yard sumptuous free kick curled in past David Raya, who was probably anticipating a cross to the new substitute Mitrovic, the danger man in the middle. And here we can see your 2-goal hero, both goals in extra time, Joe Bryan, and the ever-emotional Scott Parker, who said that it was a pre-planned free kick and that they'd seen that David Raya often came off his line, and boy did they capitalise. Fulham played the better football for me, more coherent, better patterns of play, and more aggressive, more tenacity. So much passion, drive, and energy at the end. You could see the elation and just pure joy strewn across the faces of these Fulham players, who are once again Premier League footballers. Their salaries go up, their families are looked after, and the future is bright. So many big names have stayed on after, of course, they spent over £100 million upon coming to the Premier League last year, that a lot was expected. And to come up first time of asking is really putting a lot of the doubters to shame. Scott Parker will get a lot of the plaudits, written off many a time this season. He's going to be delighted that he gets to have another go at the big time. And for Fulham, they are the oldest club in London, so a bit of history there. It's nice to see Craven Cottage back amongst the away days. Hopefully fans can actually get to games pretty soon. And we got some Manchester United news next, as the Mirror are saying that United won't be held to ransom as the fee is hiked. Manchester United are poised to scrap their pursuit of JADON Sancho. What? The Old Trafford money men believe Borussia Dortmund are holding them to ransom, demanding £110 million for Sancho and refusing to budge on the price. Now, this is absolute fraudulence. Basically, the deal is surely going to get done. If Manchester United fans do not see JADON Sancho wearing the number 7 shirt pretty soon, there is going to be a riot, and Ed Woodward's head is probably going to be on the chopping board. There's been so much talk about getting a director of football into Manchester United. I do wonder if that is ever going to materialise into someone actually getting the job, but quite clear that Woodward loves the position that he's in. He calls the shots, and he has said that he's not going to go upwards of 80 million for the young English starlet. And that is being confirmed by Jeremy Cross in the Daily Star, who says Manchester United are poised to end their pursuit of England and Borussia Dortmund star JADON Sancho. United believe the Germans are holding them to ransom. And I'm not going to lie, about 9 o'clock last night, about 4 or 5 journalists who are all mouthpieces for Manchester United tweeted at almost exactly the same time with pretty much the same information, which would lead one to believe that they have been fed that information by the club. It does happen. Ornstein is a victim, Stone is a victim. There's so many journalists who are literally working off tip-offs from clubs who are working with their own agendas. And quite clear to see here that Borussia Dortmund are trying to milk Manchester United, as so many others have done. And of course Manchester United are going to be super keen not to put themselves in a similar position to which they did with Alexis Sanchez, who they have only just freed themselves of. Sanchez is going to be signing a £130,000 a week after-tax deal at Inter Milan under Antonio Conte. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Are you going to be fuming if this deal doesn't come off? Have you been excited about JADON Sancho's arrival in the Premier League? The Guardian are saying something slightly different. Sancho close to 5-year United deal on 250k a week. Manchester United and Borussia Dortmund close to agreeing a fee for JADON Sancho, with the England forward having agreed personal terms on a 5-year contract at Old Trafford. United expected to pay an initial £90 million over 3 annual instalments and a further £18 million in performance-related add-ons. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer saying here at the bottom, this transfer window is a long one. Every transfer takes its course. At the moment, I have no updates for you. So, is this going to go on until the end of the window? Are Borussia Dortmund going to be able to wait that long? Fantastic piece here from Jamie Jackson, who is suggesting that even if Manchester United are to finalise this deal for JADON Sancho, they're probably going to need a little bit more, especially in terms of defensive reinforcements, if they are to be able to mount a serious title challenge. And I think he's got a point. There are question marks over the pace of Lindelof and Maguire. Can they add a faster centre-back to that? Are they willing to go all the way and splash the cash on probably an £80 million Koulibaly from Napoli? Unlikely, especially as Ed Woodward is the one controlling these moves. However, there are potential outs that could be happening as well. Jones, Smalling, Marcus Rojo, plenty could be done to switch things around. And it's not just at centre-back that there have been questions raised. Of course, at left-back, Luke Shaw has his doubters. But Brandon Williams has signed a new contract. His wages are going to be going from 4 to 40 grand a week as he signs a new 4-year deal. And of course, I guess there are more question marks about the future of Twanzebe, Diego Dalot. They've got quite a few players that could potentially be moved on and add to that war chest to bring in the names that they're really after. Next up, we've got Premier League champions Liverpool, who are chasing Norwich's 22-year-old left-back Jamal Lewis. The Northern Ireland international is going to be the subject of a £10 million bid. Quite a similar situation to Andy Robertson when Hull were relegated. Liverpool took advantage of that with an £8 million deal, and they will be looking to do similar here in what would be a stunning transfer coup, because he's a very talented individual and probably one of the names, the first names, that Norwich are going to have to concede letting go of now they have been relegated. Branislav Ivanovic looks like he could be linking up with Ancelotti at Everton. Ryan Fraser has been offered a 50 grand a week contract by Crystal Palace. And I like this one here. Angel Gomez, who was England's under-17 World Cup captain, I believe, former Manchester United youth captain, who's been there since he was like 6 or 7 years old. He's left the club, we know that, but he has now signed a 5-year contract with French club Lille in a sensational move, really, that he hopes is going to catapult him to the next level. And I'm sure that he will get the game time given to him in Ligue 1. Because Lille do have a fantastic record, especially of late, of producing top-class talent and giving youngsters who've been kind of cock-blocked at their own clubs the chance to prove themselves. So I wish him all the best. The Daily Mail are saying that Chelsea are going to be in the hunt for Saïd Benrahma after the Brentford defeat in the Championship playoff. It looks like that deal could well be on. Cut price offer. He certainly played his last game for Brentford. And tonight sees the return of European football on your telly box. That's right, 26 games in 19 days as the Champions League and Europa League will be concluded. And we kick off with Manchester United against Austrian side Lask today. Solskjaer saying in the Daily Mail by Chris Wheeler, I need to get my hands on my first trophy. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Who you think is going to win the Europa League? Some good sides still left in it. Wolves, of course, Manchester United, Inter Milan, Sevilla, Leverkusen. It is set to be a stunner. The Guardian saying Tottenham have moved closer to completing the signing of Pierre-Emile Højbjerg from Southampton in a £15 million deal for the Denmark international. He's now expected to agree personal terms and sign a contract in the coming days. Of course, we've had the confirmation of Ferran Torres, who's been unveiled in a Manchester City shirt after his £22 million deal. And it will be exciting to see the young former Valencia winger in the Premier League. And Paul Brown here on a piece on Willian saying he's told friends that he wants to join Arsenal and he's prepared to reject a bigger payday elsewhere to make it happen. He's actually doing Arsenal a favour. Yeah, he's rejecting everyone else, so don't worry yourselves, lads. He's coming to the arse. Listen, mate, this is happening because you've got a fucking restaurant in London. Don't try and fob me off with, oh yeah, but I really want to play for Arsenal. No, do you fuck? Of course you do. Muggy old Arsenal, back at it again, yeah? Who have been linked to a Brazilian defender from Lille, but there's no confirmation on that, so I'm not going to go too deep. Gabriel, £30 million man. They are going to be holding out for a little bit more money because Nantes are going to be due 15% of any transfer fee that they receive. However, France Bleu are the ones that have broken this story, and they have got kind of a questionable record, so I don't know whether there's any truth to that. But last but not least, Sevilla are apparently saying that they won't accept anything less than 40 million for Diego Carlos. Elsewhere, we're going to have midday updates on Coutinho and Thomas Partey. However, this one does have legs. Willian has told friends he wants to join Arsenal. He's desperate to join Arsenal, apparently. I'm going to be back later with a review of the FIFA 21 gameplay trailer, plus the breaking news for that Arsenal live stream. Get down to business with your fraudulent freeloading thumbs. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe if you're new, and drop the video a damn like if you breathe oxygen. I'd love to hit 200k before I die. If this video does get 3,000 likes before lunchtime, I will be doing a live stream today, so I hope you tune into that, get involved, and if not, I'll catch you tomorrow. For now though, I've been Hugh Wizzy, and this has been a lot of fun. Peace.